In this video, I'm going to be explaining 7 powerful ways that qualifies one from starting this marital journey, because marriage is a lifetime thing. So let's take, for instance, now, as you are seeing this video, you are planning to get married someday if you are not already married, or you know someone who wants to get married. Now, how do you know that you are actually ready, you are mature enough for this lifetime journey? Because marriage is not something of, let me just try it and see if it will work. No. Before you go into marriage, you must be fully aware of some certain things about yourself. So this video, I'll be explaining how you will know whether you are ready yourself or you want to get married to someone. How will you know this person you want to get married to is even ready for this kind of journey? Because if you are ready and the person you want to get married to is not ready, then trust me, it's just going to be a stressful journey for you. So one thing I will let you know is forget everything you think you know. Forget it. If you want to take anything from this video, make sure, just for now, let everything you think you already know, let the knowledge you know, let it just rest for now, so that you'll be able to understand these things with an open mind. If you ask the average guy now, why are you not married, the average single guy rather, why are you not married, he will tell you, I don't have enough money. Yes, he will tell you, I don't have enough money. Now, for the ladies, most of them will be describing someone who is tall, six-pack, broad, and all those things, maybe light skin, dark skin, and all those ones, right? Yeah, those are not really the things I'm focused. That's why I say you need to forget the things you know if you want to take anything from this video. So the first thing is emotional maturity. Can you control your emotions? Can you resolve conflicts without resulting to violence? Violence can never solve a problem. It only makes you think you are expressing yourself, or it makes you feel like, okay, yes, I've made my point and all those things. Okay, so do you think you can, if your partner, your wife, your husband offend you or does something that you don't like, how do you think you are going to approach that matter? It is not all about that in love stage where you think that everything is going on well, everything is smooth, you are all happy, you spend hours and it looks as if you're just spending 2 minutes. When you want to go home, you feel like you are leaving already. Okay, you understand that feeling, right? Yeah. Okay, it was like that for everyone who gets married. All right. So are you sure you understand that love does not just, or marriage goes beyond the in love stage alone? If all you think you know, all you have to offer, all your motivation to getting married to someone's daughter, to someone's son, is the fact that you are in love with him or her, then trust me, don't go into that journey. Don't get into marriage if you are only in love. Are you willing to apologize? Are you willing to forgive? Are you willing to let go of grudges, not to pile up bitterness? That is emotional maturity. A mature mind will know that, okay, yes, this is not worth it. Or we understand how to go. And that's why I say, if you are mature and your partner is not mature, it's going to be a big journey for you who is mature. Because imagine now you understand that, yeah, you need to let go of grudges. You need to just apologize and move on and forgive. And your partner does not have that maturity. He or she still keep things to heart. He still keeps on pile up the bitterness. There is no way you can fix that thing. It's a journey of two. If you are the only one who understands the right way to do things, and your partner is not willing or is not ready to make the sacrifice of letting things go, forgiving, apologizing and all, trust me, that marriage will not work. It will not work. Okay, that is number 1, emotional maturity. Number 2, self-identity. Self-identity. Can you stand on your own and say, yes, I know myself, I know who I am, I know the values I have, I know things I can do, I know what I stand for. What do you stand for? Before you say you want to go into marriage, understand these kind of things. Do you know who you are? What do you think you are? If you look at yourself now, if you pause this video and ask yourself, yes, who am I? What values do I have? And what do I stand for? Self-identity maturity is talking about having the mindset that, yes, I don't need this marriage to be complete. You have to be fully aware of that. Okay? You are whole as a person. You must be whole as a person before you say you want to take on the journey of marriage. Make sure you know who you are. You are standing on your own. Without the person, you are ready to stand. This is not about being a man or woman. Don't go there. Whether man or woman, you must be able to stand on your own. Yes, you understand that with or without this person, your life is going on, is complete. Then after that, then you know that, okay, now I am ready to share my life with someone else. Not rushing into marriage just because of pressure of family or society or age. Okay? Make sure you are standing. Don't just be the person who just say, I just want to, let's just do it. No. You are going to just be frustrated if you go into marriage with that kind of mentality. You'll be so frustrated, trust me. All right, so the next thing, that's going to be the third thing, right, that you need to know that, okay, you are ready to start on this journey, to take on this journey of marriage, this marital journey for life, okay, is this step, I'll call this one financial responsibility. When I say financial responsibility, I'm not talking of like, you must be rich, like be a millionaire, billionaire. Like I've come across some guys that say, man, if I don't have up to 50 million, if I don't have up to 100 million, if I don't have up to 10 million, different figures for themselves, I'm not going to get married. It's okay. But now, when I talk of financial responsibility, I am not talking of how much is in your bank account. Okay? I'm not talking of that one. You must be able to manage money wisely. That is what I'm talking of, financial responsibility. Can you manage money wisely? How good do you think you can manage money? The money in your account, if any money comes to you, can you distinguish between want and need? Are you sure you can actually, with a clear mind, know that, yes, these are the things I need, these are the things I want? Now, until you see, this part of distinguishing between wants and need is beyond just marriage. As a human being who want to achieve your goals, you must understand that there are wants and there are needs. And until you are able to rightly separate those two, giving them the right energy needed for each of those, you are not going to get things done. Because your needs comes first before your want. And if you make the mistake of replacing your want with your need in any part of your life, in any aspect of your life, you are going to struggle for long. So whether this one cuts across, it cuts beyond just marriage. So can you distinguish between wants and need? That is financial responsibility. And you have a plan for the future. When I talk of plans for the future, you talk of like, okay, savings, investments, or at least a level of stability before you want to jump into marriage, before you want to go and jump into and give a heavy burden to someone's son or to someone's daughter. Do you have plans for the future? Or at least, are you stable to an extent? You have to understand that marriage brings shared responsibilities. Rent, food, kids, emergencies and all those things. It brings about shared responsibilities. So don't just go into marriage and yes, like this is common, sorry to say, it's common among the ladies. You are going into marriage, you're going into someone's life, and you can't really say that for sure, I can do this. If as little as gas finished in the house, you need to call your husband. Please, honey, gas has finished. Okay, let me know. That someone will say, okay, gas is expensive now. Okay, for Nigeria, but I don't know other countries. But this video is, I don't know the countries you are going to be watching this video from. You are watching this video from. Let's say, okay, as little as something of $10 finished in the house, and you can't afford it. You're waiting for your husband. You are not ready for marriage. In marriage, you share things. Okay, don't be the partner who says, this is the ladies that fall victim of this as well. The idea of my husband's money is our money, my money is my money. Come on. That mentality should be completely erased from your mind as a lady who wants to get married. If your husband, probably you are in need of something, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, and you don't have enough cash, and your husband can freely send you money, okay, use this, let me use this money for whatever you want to do. Now, if your husband is in that situation and you want to give him money, you say, okay, let me borrow you money. Why will you borrow your husband money? And when your husband wants to give you money, he gives you free without using the word borrow. Do you understand? So, I know even there are men too that are guilty of that, who feels like the woman should be the only one cooking. Hello? When I say shared responsibility in terms of rent, food, kids, I'm not talking of it is only the woman that cooks. Okay, For example, like my wife cooks, although she does most of the cooking. Okay, now that is where you should understand that when you talk of shared responsibilities, there are some things that you know that the men will carry the lead. There are some things that you know that the woman, the wife, is going to carry the lead. Like in terms of cooking, men, as a husband, you cook. Don't leave it for only your wife. The same way when it comes to like rent and some financial aspect of the house, the wife too should be involved, but we know that the husband must carry the lead. Have that maturity. Be mature enough to understand this difference so that you don't just go there and be a parasite or a burden to someone. In terms of taking care of the kids, it's not a mother, it's only the wife that will be carrying the child when he or she is crying. It is marriage. It's a unity of two. So if you cannot balance it, then you are not ready for marriage. The fourth thing is conflict resolution skills. That is one of the maturity you need if you want to start the journey of marriage. In marriage, every problem is against two of you. See it that way. That every problem is against two of you. It's against you and your partner. There is no problem from you to your partner. There's no problem from your partner to you. So the problem that comes, any issue that comes, see it that, okay, this problem is against us. That way, you see the problem as the enemy. You don't see your partner as the enemy. It's a very key thing. You must be mature enough to separate things. It's a thin line. So that, for example, now, I don't want this to be too long. For example, now, something happened and your partner maybe does something that offends you. You don't necessarily have to say, okay, probably your partner snores. Let's use a popular one among men. Your husband is snoring. Then you start getting bitter. You are snoring. That's how you always snore. You know that snoring is not something that you can fully control. Okay, so said, okay, this is an issue. How do we solve this? Is there a way to fix this thing? Is there a way to... So you don't separate your partner to face any challenge or any situation alone. Don't ever do that. Whether they are the ones who have the problem, they are the ones with the toothache, they are the ones who don't clean the house well, they are the ones who don't cook well, who the food doesn't taste nice, whatever it is, okay, you must face it as a team. Have that maturity in your head. If not, trust me, you are not ready. If you want to see that, okay, every problem is about your partner, then you are not ready for marriage. You must know how to listen without interrupting and disagree respectfully. It's very, very important. Listen without interrupting. If you want to disagree, try to add a bit of respect. You must have this skill if you want to say before you say you are ready for marriage. You don't rely on third parties. If you tell your friend, if you tell your parent, even your immediate family, shouldn't be the one that give you what to do when there is an issue. Okay, if you are not mature enough to understand that this is a problem, I need to, as a wife, okay, at this point, let me exercise some level of loyalty and respect for my husband so that this issue can be solved. If you don't have that maturity and you want to tell your friend that is probably not married, your friend that is probably getting upset that all your colleagues or friends are married and he or she is not married, and what advice do you think he's going to give to you? I better leave that guy, leave that woman. Maybe let's go and flex, let's go and drink, let's go and do things. Do you understand? So you can't rely on your friends or your family for dispute. So if you don't have that maturity to rightly approach things yourself, then don't go into marriage. If there is an issue, you as a wife, you as a woman, you should understand, okay, probably since this has happened, I'm the wife, okay, let me be loyal, let me show respect. Let me show a bit of respect and humility to this man, since he is my husband. If you're not mature enough to be loyal to a man, then don't go into marriage. Okay? If you think loyalty is not good, you cannot be loyal to a man, then don't go into marriage. So as a man, you should be understand, okay, what this woman did, I don't really like it too. But well, I love her. That is what we talk about, love without boundaries. Okay, it's okay, fine. You've done this, I was not happy, but it's okay. I understand. Both parties must come together, have that understanding. Not that when something happens, you run to your friends to go and tell them that, okay, this is what happened, this is what this person did, this is what this person did, and blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, say, that's how they behave. All men are cheats, all women are this. Hello, you are ruining your marriage. So you shouldn't have gone in the first place if you can't make those kind of decisions. Do you understand? So the fifth thing that you need to know that you are ready to start on this marital journey is commitment and loyalty. That is a follow-up. You cannot do marriage without having commitment and without having a level of loyalty to your partner. Now, this one is not limited to the wives. When I'm talking of the loyalty, I'm not talking of that one. Okay, you are ready to choose one partner for life, even when attraction to others comes in. That is loyalty. That is commitment. So as a man, as a woman, before you think of getting married, before you say, okay, I want to get married, I want to start on this thing, are you ready to stay with that one person for the rest of your life that you don't even know how long it's going to be? Truth be told, nobody knows. I don't know for mine. You understand? Are you ready? Don't, because the day from the month you get married, it's like that's when you start seeing the most beautiful girls. That is the truth. That's when you start seeing the most handsome guys, the most attractive. You will start noticing them. You'll be like, this girl is pretty. This guy is so cute. That's when you start seeing those who speak well, who are well composed, who have six packs and all those guys. Do you understand? So when you get married, understand that these people will come into your life. They will come. You will meet them. So are you sure you are ready that if for any reason your wife starts having your children, start giving birth to your children, and her facial appearance change, her body changes a bit, are you sure you will still be committed, you will still be loyal to this woman? If you are not ready to be loyal to this person, or you feel that, okay, after a month, after a year, you will no longer be loyal and committed to this person, then you are not ready for marriage. So if you know that you are ready for marriage, or if you know that you have the understanding, if anything happens like that, I will still stay with this person, then you are ready. Otherwise, you are not ready. Do you understand? You have to have that understanding that, yes, it's a lifetime, and no matter what, if anything happens and my husband does not have enough cash at this point, which is mostly the case, or if we get married and my husband is not too strong in the bedroom to stay for a longer period, I will not start going to my ex or someone else I know or someone else I've met before who does better. If my wife is not too fluent in the bedroom, I will not say, I remember one lady I met before. No. I need to go back there, even though I'm married. Are you sure you are ready to be that stable in your decision? If you are not ready, then if you feel you still want to enjoy outside, then don't get married. Do you understand? Don't get married. See, marriage is not always exciting. It's not every time that will be exciting. If it's always exciting, why do couple quarrel? Right? Why do they quarrel? Why are there days that they will get upset at each other? They will not talk to each other. Maybe for some hours. For those who have a bit of understanding of things, okay, before they sleep, they'll try to resolve everything. So if it's always exciting, then there will not be moments of argument. When you are arguing, you can't be excited and be arguing. Do you understand? So it's not always about excitement. You need to realize that this is how these things work. So commitment, it says in season of excitement and out of season of excitement, commitment and loyalty continues. Your loyalty should not reduce about your husband because he does not meet some certain qualities you see in someone outside. Your loyalty to your husband should not reduce because you feel right now I have more achievement in certain aspect than him. It should not reduce. Your commitment to your wife should not reduce because you feel she is not as beautiful as you used to. Because when you are in love, you get blinded. A lot of ugly parts, you don't see it. It's in marriage you start seeing them. It does not mean that they were not there. But it is only means that you were not paying attention. It's like the law of color that say that whatever color you think about, and right now you are watching this video, think about any color, unless you're in a complete dark room. If you're around a place where there's a lot of contrast, think about any color, look for it, you will see that color. Any color you think of, you will see it. But now, why were you not seeing them before? You only saw the one you were thinking about. It's because you were not paying attention to them. Now, in marriage, you start paying attention to those things. Because you get bored of seeing only yellow that you look around first. You want to see, let me see other colors too. Then you pay attention. Oh, you now say, oh, this is there. It has always been there. Although I'm not disputing the fact that sometimes people develop some things. That's a video from that. Today I'm only focusing on maturity in marriage. What makes you feel you are ready to actually start this journey? Okay, you value loyalty, trust, and keeping your partner secret. Don't be the type that, now, if your partner comes to you and say, okay, this is my weakness, this is my past, probably in this aspect, in my family, this is not good, this is wrong, then you are having any misunderstanding, and you use that information to attack him or her. Trust me, especially for the men, the hearts are always somehow. It will be hard for that man to tell you any secret again. It will be very hard. He may not point it out that this is why, this is what you did. But if you know a man's secret, if you know a woman's secret, your partner's secret, then you use it against them. Probably because you're having misunderstanding, you start using it to insult them. Trust me, you just broke a very strong bond that you will not know. And it is way easier to break these things than building it. It takes a lot to rebuild that kind of connection. Do you understand? So you should be able to value your partner enough to be loyal, to trust, and keep their secrets. Number 6 things that shows you are ready for marriage is readiness to serve, not just receive. You are not going into marriage with just what can I gain. Go into marriage with the idea of what can I gain and what can I give. Do you understand? It is not only gain. Some men, there are men today that goes into marriage probably because of the family of the woman. Yes. And there are ladies too that go into marriage because of what they will get from the man. But if that is your anchor for going into marriage, then you are going to get a lot of frustrations in that marriage. You will never get it right. So the thing is, even if someone loves you now, when you are in the love stage, and this person just keep giving you things, when you are married, it's a lifetime. For life, there is no way this person will keep giving you and giving you. What makes marriage keep going, what will make that person keep giving you, is when he gives, he has a bit of receive. Once he's giving, what are you giving in return? If your partner keeps giving you peace, she's respecting you, she's being caring, she's being loyal, she's being submissive to you, and you are not giving her something else that she needs, something that she's feeling need for, no attention, no love, no care, you think that her loyalty, that her submission, that her respect, you think it will last forever? No. It's never going to last forever. If your partner keeps showing love, if your man keep loving you, keep buying maybe probably gift for you, keep showing understanding, trying to make the right, find ways to peacefully talk you into things, and you keep resisting, you keep declining those things, he explains something to you, you still go ahead and do those things that he say, I don't like you doing these things. Over time, he will get tired. Nobody can subscribe to such things for a lifetime. Don't go into marriage if you're not ready to change your attitude. Understand that the person you are going to be with, there is no way he will not see things that he does not appreciate about you. There's no way she will not see things that she does not appreciate about you. If you find someone who does not see those things, glory to God for you, for your sake. But in most cases, you should understand that yes, there is some way you are doing, there's somehow you are doing things that are not pleasant. Because this is, now some people make this mistake of, they will say, my daddy, for the ladies, Probably I wasn't doing this to my daddy. I wasn't taking food to go and serve my daddy, for example now. Or I wasn't washing my dad's clothes. Okay, so why should I wash your clothes? Or my mom was pregnant and she was still going about running and doing things, going to the farm and all those things. Or during my time, when my mom was pregnant, it did not stop her from doing things like this. Hello? If you were so comfortable with the treatment of your mom and your dad, you shouldn't have gotten married. You should have remained in that treatment. So what am I saying? You are not getting married to your mom. You are not getting married to your dad. Don't compare the relationship of mother to son or a father to daughter to husband and wife relationship. They are different kind of relationship. Your dad is your dad. Your mom is your mom. Your husband is a different entity. Your wife is a different personality entirely. So that's why before you go into marriage, you need to understand these things so that you don't go there with the idea of, I am in. Some people just go into marriage without anything. Some people, there are some persons that the only thing they hold so there while going to marriage is the fact that I will not cheat. Hello, not cheating alone is not enough. You may not cheat, probably physically cheating on your partner, but emotionally you are killing him, you are killing her. That is worse to me. It reduces the lifespan of your partner. Yes. Do you understand? So you must be ready to compromise. If there is attitude around you, the way you talk, probably the way you used to, when she greets you in the morning, the way you answer, and she'll like, why is that when I greet you in the morning, you just say, morning. There's no excitement. Probably the way when you come back, you feel like your husband tells you, see, why is that when I come back, you don't even always welcome me warmly. You're just there. You don't even like, okay, welcome, sweetheart, honey, welcome, all those things. You don't even, no excitement. You now say, if my dad is coming back, I don't used to do all those things. Hello, is that for real? So you should be able to adjust to things that need to be changed for the peace of the marriage, for the continuation of the marriage. If you feel you cannot change, you cannot adjust, you cannot be flexible enough to adjust some attitude and life and behaviors of yours, for that your marriage, for that your partner, then don't go into marriage. Stay where you are so that nobody will disturb you. Don't use your rigid lifestyle to affect someone. That's why I say having this knowledge is both people that need. If you know these things and your partner doesn't know these things, then it's a big challenge. So if you're seeing this video, share it with your friends, share it with your partner, so that they will also learn these things. They will know why they want to go into marriage. I'm not just saying this because I want to share my video, but I'm telling you because if you find that this knowledge is worth sharing, then share it. Okay? You can give this channel a subscribe, and yes, if you have any question, please feel free to ask in the comments, or if you have any opinion about this video, feel free, go ahead and ask pour out your opinion in the comment section. I will be ready to read all comments and everything. Okay, feel free. It's a free space, right? You are not perfect, so when your partner sees things that are not good, you should be understanding enough. That is maturity. Understanding that, yes, okay, if this thing is affecting my partner, then it's indirectly affecting me. Remember what I said. Every problem, everything that comes like a challenge or an issue is the issue versus you and your partner. So you and your partners are always on the same side. There should be no time that you and your partner will be on a separate side and face a challenge or face any issue, any situation. The moment you do that, you will never fix that problem. And that problem will end you people. Oh yes, it will. Okay, because of time. Now quickly, what is the last point? The seventh thing that shows that you are ready for marriage. You are ready to start on this journey to take someone's daughter as a wife, to get married to someone's son. Okay, the seventh, and that's going to be the last one, is shared values and vision. Now, what I mean by shared values and vision is you are ready to talk about children, faith, finance, career goals, and lifestyle. Don't go into marriage with the assumption that she will, I'm the husband now, she will follow me to my church. For example, for the Christians, I know he's my husband, she's my wife, I'm the husband. No, she will follow me to mosque. or she will follow me to my religion. Hello? Don't make assumption. Talk about it. Do you understand? Two of you should think of, yes, don't worry, when we marry, obviously I will come to your church. Talk about change of names. That one is very trending now. You must make sure that you talk. See, don't just assume right now. Before, we use assumption because it was a normal thing, but with the way the society is going, you must be sure of things. And you as a wife, you want to get married, you should be ready to change your name. Your husband is answering this name, your children answering your husband's name, and you will answer a different name. So when you get old, imagine your mom. What name is your mom answering? If I may ask. Especially those who have kind of elderly mom. Is she answering your husband's surname, or she's answering her father's surname? So why is it that you want to feel like that is an error? Do you understand? Understand that. But even if at all, right now with the way society is going, have these conversations. As a woman, don't just go. Ask the man, okay, what is your plan? How many children are we going to have? Before we got married alone, my wife and I already talked. We know how many children we want to have. We understand. You need to, I'm not saying we are perfect, but there are some things that just need to be laid down. How do you go out? How about career and goals? You have goals. Remember I said you must be complete on your own. Yeah, so you are both, let's say, both. If the woman is complete on her own, the husband is complete, the supposed husband is complete on his own. Then when you come, it's easier for you to say, yeah, you tell your wife to be, yeah, this is my plan, this is how I'm going to do it, this is what I want to achieve in the next 5 years, this is my plan. You as a wife, some ladies these days, they don't have any plan. The only thing that you ask them, they will tell you, I need a man that will provide for me. No, don't be like that. You bring shame to womanhood. I'm telling you. Don't be the lady who just there to receive, to collect. If someone want to marry you, someone approach you and is discussing marriage, and the person, okay, these are my plan. You ask what are your plans, you should have something in your mind. And don't just, let it not just be words that you coined because you want to fill up the moment for the discussion. Let it actually be something you want to do, and you have ways of, yeah, I'm going to give myself this level of discipline to achieve these things. Have goals and lifestyle. If you are the type who don't like your wife wearing bomb shot on the street, you should know that, okay, and if this lady, in a way, while seeing her, this is her lifestyle, then she'll be able to, either you accept her that way, or if she's not ready to change, you either accept her that way. And if your husband insists, the person who wants to marry insists that, no, I can't do this. If you are not ready to change, then don't go into the marriage. As a man, if the woman is not ready to change and you feel you cannot deal with it, then don't go into the marriage. Don't go into marriage with the assumption that, don't worry, they will change after marriage. Hello, nobody's going to change. You are from this religion, you married to this other religion, and you say, don't worry, when we get married, he will change to me. And after marriage, she refuses to change. What do? It's a problem. Don't go into marriage because you are in love alone. If the only thing holding you, if the only string, the only chain you are holding yourself with is in love, then that marriage cannot work. Don't go into marriage with that. You need all these things I've listed. You need all these maturities to be able to know, yes, you can stand in marriage. Okay, you need to be realistic about your partner's weakness and still choose them. Everybody, now, everybody have a weakness. Everybody have a weakness. Are you ready to choose this your partner's weakness? Now, try as much as possible to have this thing. I've listed 7 powerful things. So if you can have these things, glory to God to you. You are most likely ready for marriage. But if not, then be careful. Don't just be the one who is ready and your partner is not ready. It's going to be a lot of problems. Okay, with that being said, thank you for staying to this point in the video, and I hope you have learned a thing or two. All right, see you in the next episode. Let's talk.